right, here we go. Stars versus the Indy Fuel. What's it? The Fuel? The Fuel. Looks like the Fuel are wearing the Calgary Flames jerseys. They're pretty cool. But
You go Reed.
all right, the puck's in the. Nice save by Brett. Puck. All right, we got a little AC/DC going here, a little thunder. I had a 7-year-old.
This is what AC/DC is what gets us suspended.
Well, the funny thing was is my 7-year-old at school, they asked him, what's your favorite song? He said, my favorite song is AC/DC. AC/DC. And the teacher goes, where'd you hear that song? He goes, the hot minute. All right, so Indy shot on Brad for SPC. Got the first line out there coming off, second line. Yeah, Indy knows how to work the tunes here. All right, I'll go Reno looks good now. We got Reno out there. Oh, no, sorry, it's two-tie. Two-tie to Nasiakos on the breakout. Lose the puck in the neutral zone. He was looking for Perino. Got intercepted. They dump it back in. Got Sheedy and Campanelli out there. Sheedy rings it around the net, looking for Campanelli, who, instead of the DDD pass, Campanelli was standing in front. Over to Nasiakos, who chips it out. Perino on the rush. Perino, nice. Nasiakos follows up. Tries a one-timer. Nice little stick check by Perino, but the Fuel did it. Fuel dump it in right on Brash. Brash makes the save. Two-tie picks it up. Two-tie over to Nasiakos. While they're calling icing, Nasiakos did not get a stick on it. A nice sequence there. Go back to Peter. When we have control of the puck, I'd like to see our second defenseman get behind the net for that break to be another option. Sheedy got the puck. There was nobody open up the board. And our second defenseman really needs to get behind the net to be another outlet for him. We got Finnemore. Finnemore line out. Finny's well rested. I think Finnemore arrived here at like 8 a.m. today. He freaked me out. When I saw the email that the Finnemores were on the road at like 9 a.m., I think I left at like 12.
Nice block.
I'm starting to get nervous. The game is earlier than I thought.
Good job, Sully.
Finnemore gets it, tips it up the board to Sheedy, to Scheffler.
Come on, Chef.
Scheffler knocked in the
Get it,
deep.
Chef.
Orlando's on the forecheck. Scheffler's there to support. Keeps it in. The Fueler, nice stick by Mendoza.
All right, Mendoza.
All right, so the Fuel's offsides there. Nice stick by Mendoza. Like the pace of this game, a few whistles, but I think the Stars are just working out some of the bugs. Glad to see we got a full roster. Peter and Connor are back after they made a trip in the COVID.
Go Stars. Come on, Luke.
All right, Jonah's got the puck. Captain Jonah pushes it wide. Nice job by Jonah. Just drop your shoulder and take it wide. Move the puck back to the point. Weller fires it at the net. Hits a Fuel player. I keep wanting to call him a Fuel. Fuel rushes it in. Gordo's there. Backhanded towards Brash. It's a save for Brash.
Oh, Michael.
I love this song. Great song. All right, so face off with the Star zone. And our first line out there, we got Jonah, Radel, Reed. Fuel wins the face off. They dump it in. Gordo's on it. Gordo kicks it up the boards, looking for Reed. Can't get there. Now Weller's on it. Weller takes a hit behind the boards. Jonah's there to help out. Jonah's going to skate it out. Jonah chips it in. Jonah now goes and gets his own chip in. I like Jonah's speed today. Jonah finds Gordo, fires it low at the net. It's wide. It was almost like Gordo was looking to pass it to somebody there. Brings it around the boards, near side. Radel's able to keep it in. Stars got to get on the forward check. There's two-tie. So Jonah came for a line change. We got two-tie out there. Two-tie nifty little move by two-tie. Tries to center it, but there was a Fuel player right there. He was looking for Reed. Both teams go for a line change, and they'll call the fuel for an icing. The face-offs coming back down to the fuel zone.
I like his DK.
Yeah, he's doing a good job. Little 70s music. All right, Two-Tie wins the face-off. 50. All right, Campanelli, the puck moves it back to the point. Campanelli dumps it in. Nasiakos is there. Nasiakos over his stick. Fuel on the breakout. They move it back to Sheedy. Sheedy looks for Campanelli. Nice regroup by the Stars. Campanelli up to Pareto, but Pareto can't hold it. Campanelli on a rush into the corner. Peter's battling. Peter chips it up the boards. It looks like they may have hit the net. I think the Stars got away with one there. I see the net moving. All right, Sheedy moves it out of the zone. Puck into the neutral zone. Pareto is able to knock it up to Nasiakos, who dumps it in.
Come on, Stars!
Stars go for a line.
Come on, James.
Two-Tie went for a line change. So did the defenseman. So we got Finnemore out there. New set of defensemen. Looks like somebody lost their stick. We got the fuel ref coming off the ice with a stick. I'm not sure whose that is. Stars dump it in. They wave off the icing because they hit somebody. We got the third line out there. We got Orlando, Finnemore, and Scheffler. Got Mendoza and Alcom at the point. I'm excited. We got a full. I can't remember the last time we had a full roster. We got everybody here today.
There you go.
All right, so Stars steal the puck. They move it to the neutral zone over to Scheffler.
Stuff it in, Jeff.
Scheffler's super excited about the top goal. Hopefully his mom brings him there tomorrow. I think he brought his tailor-made clubs. I saw him in the trunk. He's got to work. He's working on that short game, Scheffler.
Yeah, call that.
I mean, seriously, can you believe that he lost to Bantam? Our FedEx champion here came so close.
Go use it.
I'll tell you what, these are the two fattest refs I've ever seen.
Oh my God, they are. They are.
I mean,
So disgusting.
both of our refs
I think
are like,
roughing.
oh, we got three refs out here. We got like, two of our refs are like 280 pounds. I can't believe they can bend over to pick the puck up. All right, so looks like the Stars are on the power play. I have no idea. Does anybody know what the call was?
I think roughing.
I was too focused on the ref's stomachs. I lost track. All right, so Two-Tie's on the forecheck. Fuel are on the breakout. Jonah was there to try to keep it in. Mendoza does keep it in. Puck is on the near side boards. The Stars are battling. Pareto has it. Pareto sends it to Jonah. Jonah shoots. Oh, man. Just missed the net. Just right.
Again.
Jonah or Two-Tie now back to Pareto behind the net looking. I love how Reed stepped in. I would love to see our defensemen start getting more involved in the offensive play.
Awesome.
Nice play by Reed to step in. Fuel make a full line change. Jonah has it. Jonah fires.
Yeah!
Jonah with the shot. Two-Tie there with the rebound.
Oh, nice Stars!
Nice job by the Stars. Our Achilles heel that last game against the Flames was that we couldn't score on the power play.
Way to work!
Today, our first power play
Stars!
chance. Way to go.
Way to get up early.
But that sequence was Jonah, low shot, goalie gave the rebound, and Two-Tie came in and cleaned up the mess. Nice job by Two-Tie to be there to knock it in. Nice job by Jonah to get it on net.
That was a great shot.
But going back to Reed, I wish our defenseman would do what Reed did there. As the puck ended up deep in the Star zone, and instead of just standing back at the point, Reed jumped in. He was in the high slot, became an option.
Oh, he filled it perfectly.
That was a beautiful play. So the Stars are up 1-0. 8:57 left in the first.
They just got to learn to make that a bang pass shot.
And that's how goals are scored, off the rebounds.
Yep.
All right, so Scheffler behind the net. Scheffler almost put it in. Almost hit the goalie's pads and bounced in, but Scheffler was behind the net. He backhanded it, looking to try to get it to the slot. He hit the goalie, and he made the save. All right, I like the energy so far. So far, a pretty even game. All right, so we got the two-tie lie out there. We got two-tie Nasiakos, Moreno with Campanelli and Sheedy. All right, the Fuel knock it out. Campanelli's there. He chips it up the board. Back to Peter. Peter centers it. It's intercepted by the Fuel. The Fuel fired at Brash. One of those weird little shots where it hit a star's stick. It kind of knuckle puck towards the net, but Brash is able to handle it.
Yeah, it went off Aiden's stick.
Yeah, those shots always scare me because
Yeah.
I don't know how many here played baseball, but if you ever played catcher in baseball, you know, those knuckleballs are tough to catch. You know, because back at Aspen Trail High School, there were a lot of knuckleball throwers there.
That was a great soundtrack.
Oh, nice save by Brash.
Way to go, Michael!
The Fuel won the face-off. They kept it on the ice, went far side on Brash, and he got his pad over there. Nice shot by the Fuel, but Brash was there. So Peter's on the chase, behind the net, chips the puck up. All right, so the puck is back in the corner. Peter reverses it. And this Fuel team is pressing. Peter kept battling, moves it over to Nasiakos, but he gets pressured by the defenseman who stepped up. Nice job of that Fuel defenseman to step up and get in the play. Peter loses the puck behind the net. Fuel center it. Nasiakos is able to steal it. Nasiakos
Go, James!
Nasiakos takes it wide, chips it behind the net. Nobody's there because Moreno came cross ice looking for the pass in front. Jonah's out there now. Finnemore must have come for a line change. We got Gordo and Weller out there. They wave off the icing. Weller now has it. Weller's looking for somebody. Weller tries to chip it up, kept in by the Fuel defenseman. We got our first line out there. We got Reed, Jonah, and Radel. All right, so looks like oh no. Stars got it right there. Weller and Gordo switched sides, and Gordo took the man. They knocked it to the front. The Fuel got a beautiful shot at net, but they missed the net wide. All right, Radel now has it, finds Jonah. Jonah pushes it to the slot. Nobody's there.
Come on, back check!
Good job, Reed!
Puck gets chipped out of over the boards onto the Fuel bench by Reed. So
Way to work, Reed!
looks like we're gonna have a face-off far side on right in front of the Fuel bench. We got Finnemore, Sheedy, Orlando out there with Mendoza and Alcama. Finney wins the face-off, knocks it into the Fuel zone. There's a scrum for the puck on the far side boards. So Orlando, nice footwork by Orlando. What if he was a soccer player as a kid? All right, so now the Fuel on the breakout. Orlando's skating hard. He's well rested. Orlando hasn't left the couch in like 5 days.
Way to go, Sully!
All right, so Scheffler gets it. He moves it over to Finnemore. Finnemore to Orlando. Orlando has it, chips it towards the net, hits the goalie's glove, goes wide.
Regroup!
Alcama tries to keep it in, but Alcama tried to keep it in, exited the zone, chipped it back in, but Finnemore was still in, so Stars get called with offsides.
Keep working, Stars!
This is interesting. Oh yeah. I mean, they're big boys. I mean, we're in Indy. They must love St. Elmo. Anybody ever been to St. Elmo Steakhouse? That place is awesome.
Yeah, actually, that place is I've never heard of.
I think these two guys spend a lot of time at St. Elmo's. Or maybe it's the popcorn. Maybe they have the popcorn here. I mean, it was incredible. I mean, according to Jason Weiss, one box of popcorn has as much saturated fat as 2 steaks.
Is that what he said?
That's what he told me after I finished my box. He told me 2 steaks would have been better, wouldn't they? All right, I thought the Fuel were offsides there, but they don't call it. Fuel player loses an edge. Stars try to chip it out, but I'll tell you, the Fuel defensemen do a nice job of stepping up and keeping the puck in the zone. Nice job by Mendoza to bring it back to the weak side. Moreno tries to find somebody on the breakout. It gets intercepted. Puck's in the far side corner.
Good job, Sully.
Near side corner. Looks like Nasiakos knocks it back towards Mendoza. Now Mendoza's battling behind the net. He's got help there. Moreno just needs to get it out. Fuel do a really nice job keeping the puck in the zone. These defensemen are very active. They step up and keep it in. Stars get it out though, and Fuel knock it right back in. Mendoza has a nice reverse. Mendoza's just gonna. Mendoza skated it out. He looked far side for Moreno. Moreno shot for Moreno. He was almost on the goal line when he shot.
Good job, Jonah.
Somehow was able to get it on net. Moreno goes to the line.
Great work, Jonah.
Fuel dump it in, and they get called for icing.
Keep hustling.
Clock.
All right, I'll tell you what. This is a fun game. The Fuel. This is a good hockey team here. Their defensemen are really active. Good clean game. Good hockey.
Jonah.
Unlike that last game. And everybody listening, I apologize for the last game. I lost my temper. Oh, Peter with the shot on net gets tipped by Jonah. Doesn't make it to the net though. Jonah tipped it. Maybe if Peter put a little more on that, it would have made it to the net. But he doesn't want to work on his shot. He'd rather play Grand Theft Auto in the basement. All right, Peter steps up, keeps it in. They're battling. Oh, nice job by Peter.
Come on, Randall!
We got a stick on the ice at center ice. I'm not sure who's missing the stick.
It's a Fuel player.
All right, one of the Fuel players. The puck leaves the zone.
No, eat
He wants
it.
to regroup to Peter, but he sends it right to a Fuel player. Fuel player fires it on grass, but it goes wide. I'd like to see Reed get a little more aggressive there. He kind of glided toward the defenseman. But Jonah has it. Jonah's going full speed. Tries the old between the leg, and whatever we always said. The old between the leg doesn't work. Reed's getting called with the penalty. Brash makes the save. Reed's going to the box. Going to have to get on the penalty kill. I think Reed's going to go with the slashing there.
Tripping.
Tripping? All right, I stand corrected. Tripping. Either way, he's going to the box for 2 minutes. Yeah, but that was a little bit of a careless pass by Sheedy, but fortunately Peter was there and the Fuel sent it wide, so no harm, no foul. Now we got a penalty to kill. Looks like we got Moreno and Tutai out there with Campanelli and Sheedy. I'm not sure why Peter's playing on the right side here and Sheedy on the left.
Changing up a lot.
I mean, it makes no sense. Oh, nice job by Tutai.
Good shot, Tutai!
I'll tell you what, he's
on, Tutai!
You know why? Because he wants 8 in front of the net.
Yeah,
I think.
maybe. A nice job by Tutai. Tutai put a body on a kid, knocked him down, and was able to clear it. Tutai came ready.
Come on, Tutai!
All right, now Tutai.
You got it,
One-on-one.
dude, shoot
Tutai
it.
has it against the Fuel defenseman. Tutai takes it wide, fires it. Oh, man. Hit the goalie's glove and went wide. Tutai's on fire. I think Anime had a talk with him on a 3-hour ride down and told her, I think she told
Keep
her.
working, stars!
Nice job by Peter. Peter put a body on a boy, knocked him off the puck and cleared the zone. Fuel back though, nice back check. Who was it?
Finney.
Finnimore, nice job by Finney. Finney came all the way back, intercepted the puck. Oh wait, nice job by Peter to tie this guy up in front. The Fuel had the puck behind the net, they moved it to the slot. Peter had his guy tied up.
Go, James!
All right,
Go, James!
Puck came
Come on,
back
make it happen!
Puck came back to the point. Oh man. So the puck moved its way back to the Fuel point.
Good hockey!
Way to work, James!
Hit Nasiakos in the pad.
Way to
He
work,
got a
breakaway.
Right on a breakaway, but he got a good rush on that. Got the shot off. And Finnimore came in looking for the rebound. But nice save by the Fuel goalie. All right, you know Jonah's the king of shorthanded goals. I'd love to see a short here. All right, we got Weller out there with Radel, Jonah, and Gordon.
Use your body, Luke!
All All right, Luke's father's looking for a little body here. All right, so Luke has it. Luke fires it back in the zone. Goes behind the fuel net. Luke's on the forecheck. Jonah's in support. I love it. I mean, we got 30 seconds left in the power play, and the puck's in their zone. Nice job by the Stars. Penalty kill. All right, the fuel working out of the zone. Jonah's there.
There you go, Jonah.
Gordo knocks it right back out. We're out of the box. Reed has the puck. Reed moves it into the zone. Nice little toe drag by Reed. Oh my God! Jonah was right there.
What a look!
Put his stick on it. Nice little toe drag by Reed. He gets a low shot at net. The goalie gave the rebound. The puck bounced right in front of Jonah, and he missed it. You know, and I know Jonah's a hell of a baseball player. That's when Jonah's going to look back on it and say, man, that ball was right there. There's a strike right in there. All right, nice play by Mendoza. That kid's got a nice stick.
Nice pass.
All right, the puck Stars on the breakout. Jonah moves it over to Reed. Reed on the near side boards. There's a scrum there with Reed and Jonah and the fuel player. I like the way we look right now.
Way to go, Jonah!
15 seconds.
Way to work, Jonah!
All right, we're waving off the ice thing. Mendoza loses an edge. 6 seconds left on the clock. Puck's in the far side boards in the Star zone. All right, that's the end of the first. Really nice period by both teams.
Way to go, Stars!
That was fun hockey to watch, especially after that last disaster. It's great to have a good game. Stars win the face-off. Moreno has it. Moreno chips it in. Moreno's on the forecheck. Oh, another fuel. Oh, that was Moreno who lost the stick. It's like the third player today to lose their stick.
Yeah, what happened?
Maybe I mean, it's a little chilly in here, but you know, maybe his hands are a little cold. It's very rare that you see 3 sticks on the ice during one game. One period. Anyhow, Stars have the puck. There's a scrum in the Stars zone, near side boards. Tutais there. I thought Tutai had a great period. He was all over. I think Anna had a talk with him in the cars. He must be. He's playing for some motivation today. He's on fire.
I'm told Anna has family in Poland watching.
Oh, the family in Poland's watching? Do they speak English?
I don't know.
Well, hopefully they can hear it. I know a few words in Polish.
They'll recognize the name.
All right, face off. Another puck. Mike Radel.
There's a good chance my mom is watching from Vietnam right now.
He's super excited here, dancing. We got our first line out there. We got Jonah Reed, and out there, Jonah Reed Radel with Peter and Sheedy. Nice job by Peter. Puck moved this way to the front of the net. Peter got it. Chipped it over to Reed. Reed to Jonah. Jonah takes it wide. Get it in there.
Oh.
Luke tried to follow up with the rebound. Nice job by Jonah to take it wide, get it to the net. Luke was there for the rebound.
Good job, Peter.
Peter used his feet to keep in the zone. Peter was not a soccer player. He played like 2 years and he told me he hates it. So that was it. No more soccer. Oh, nice job.
Oh.
Sheedy found Jonah in front of the net. Jonah tipped it, but the tip just went. A nice pass by Sheedy to find Jonah sitting right near the slot. Jonah just tried to deflect in the net, but just missed. All right, the fuel chipping into the Star zone. Sheedy's on it. Behind the net, he's battling. Oh man, nice job by the fuel. They moved it from behind the net to a guy in the high slot, or in the slot.
All right, Michael!
Brash is there, covers it up. No whistle yet, though. No whistle. So there's a little pushing and shoving in front. But you know what? There was no whistle. You keep playing until there's a whistle.
Way to go, Stars!
So we got one ref with an orange stripe who's skinny, and 2 refs with an orange stripe that are not skinny. I wonder if this is why does the skinny guy get the orange stripe? All right, so Finnemore has the puck. Or Finnemore wins. Oh. 50-50 puck. Oh man, Connor got right off the face-off. There was a little bit of hit.
Let's go. Get it out.
All right, so Connor's got it near side boards. He chips it out, pucks out of the zone.
Go.
Scheffler's there. Scheffler
Great pass.
Great pass.
Fenimore takes it towards the
Oh!
No call.
You're going to jump in.
All right, but nice job by Finney to push it towards the net. Over to Mendoza, regrouping. Mendoza, instead of regrouping it, he reverses it. Mendoza's going to skate it in. Another stick on the ice. My goodness, another stick on the ice. All right, now there's Scheffler to Fenimore.
Way to go, Finney!
Scheffler's on the forecheck.
Keep it up, Benny.
Nice job. Scheffler has it in the slot. Trying to get a handle on it, but the Fuel had like 3 guys there. They're able to reverse it, but Mendoza's there. Mendoza keeps it in. Nice job by the Fuel player to use his skate.
Here we go. Good reset.
Smart play by that Fuel player. He took his skate and pushed it right against the yellow on the boards, so Mendoza couldn't chip it back in. The Fuel tried to dump it in, and they would have iced it.
Go, you got to change.
They put it right on grass. They look for the stretch. Stars. Mendoza gets the puck behind the net. Stretch pass to Moreno. Puck gets stolen. Fuel knock it back into the Star zone. Looks like the ref is going to call a hand pass here on the Fuel. But that was a nice sequence where Mendoza got the puck behind the net. He found Moreno on the stretch pass. Unfortunately, it ended up we ended up with a turnover there, but it was a nice look by Mendoza. He really passed it from behind his own net into the neutral zone on the other side of the Stars' the other center line. All right, Nasiakos on the back check, puts a body out somebody. Nice body by James. Puck squirts out in front of the net. Oh! He blew the shot. They beat grass short side. The one thing there, Michael's got to stay on his feet. He went down into the butterfly and got beat over the short side corner. Michael stays on his feet there.
Unlucky squirt. The puck just punched out right to the guy.
All right, we got tie game, 1-1 game, 10:59 left in the second.
Go, tie game. Let's go, boys.
Stars turn the puck over, and the Fuel gather, and they're able to get a shot right from the slot. Oh man! Oh my goodness! Stars got away with a huge break there. So right off the face-off, the Fuel get the puck. They knock. I don't know where our defensemen were, but they ended up on a breakaway. And the Fuel player lost control of it and then ended up right in the corner. All right, the Fuel are on the rush again. The puck's behind the net. Oh man, Gordo took a hit right in front. Gordo went down, and the Fuel got it right through the crease. Somebody came in the near side on the slot, knocked it in.
Gotta get physical, Stars. Let's go.
I gotta watch the highlight there, but we got away with the muff breakaway, and then they capitalized.
Get physical, Stars.
Looks like the momentum has just shifted into the Fuel favor here.
Let's go, Radel. Come on, Stars. Let's go.
They're playing this. All right, the Fuel have a little guy out here. He's young. He looks like a squirt, but he's pretty good. All right, so Peter, put a body on somebody. All right, there's a scrum behind the net. Peter knocks the guy down, but the Fuel get it. They fire it towards grass. Sheedy's now on it. Move it up to Reed. Reed just chips it out.
Come on, Jonah! You got it, Jonah!
Jonah's racing for the puck.
Who's the Radel?
Radel's right in front. Jonah sees him.
Yeah! What a pass!
Nice job. So Jonah.
Yeah, baby!
So Reed.
All right, Luke! There you go, Luke!
Way to go, Stars!
Do it again!
Reed won the battle on the far side boards. He chipped it down. It was too soft to be icy.
They didn't even run the clock.
Do it again, boys!
Jonah beat his guy to the pocket, centered in. Radel was right
Way
there.
to hustle, Jonah!
Nice job by
clock guy
Radel to be in
never
front of the net.
started
Nice job, Jonah, to find him.
Here we go, get him again, Jonah!
That job was all Jonah. I mean, Jonah skated his ass off there, and the puck ended up in there. Oh, fucking loose puck in the crease. Nice job by Luke. Nice job by Luke to put a body on a guy. There's a penalty on the play. I'm not sure who it's on.
All right, Jonah, keep hustling!
Looks at the fuel.
Way to go, Jonah!
Looks at the fuel players going to the box. Jonah's a little shook up. If I'm Coach Paul, I put our power play 2 line out there. Let these kids rest. Beastie Boys, the DJ's doing a great job. What they don't realize, the fuel is the Beastie Boys just pumps up the Stars players. They love the Beasties. All right, they move it back to Reed. Reed over to Mendoza. Mendoza, so we got the Finnemore line. Oh, Mendoza loses the puck out of the zone. Mendoza's being pressured. The puck's back in the neutral zone. Mendoza just chips it in. The Fuel get it. They knock it right back out. Yeah, this kid Young in the Fuel is a good player, but man, he literally looks like a squirt out there. Well, you know what? They said the same thing about Connor Bedard, didn't they? Oh, nice shot.
Yeah, Reno!
So Reno got the puck. He entered, he crossed the blue line, just fired a snapshot. The goalie was not ready for it. And he beat him on the far side, right below the block.
Way to go, Reno!
Awesome, Reno!
You know what we used to tell the kids when they were mites? A shot on net's always a good play. That goalie makes that save 99 out of 100 times, but he just wasn't ready for it. Reno beat him on the far side. We got a 3-2 hockey game.
That goalie's broken. Door! The door!
The door!
Goddamn door!
Get the door!
Gonna get hurt!
All right, we had an open door, but Mike Radel was all over it.
Well, it's dangerous.
And one of our hefty refs.
All about safety.
One of our hefty. Yeah, he's all about
All
safety.
about safety.
Actually, I saw him in the parking lot today with his neon vest on. He was wearing a construction vest during tailgate because he's all about safety. All right.
You go, Michael!
What is that?
I don't know about this music selection. I don't know what this
Yeah, I'm
song
not a fan of this.
A little too poppy for hockey.
Yeah, this song is terrible. Maybe they're trying to get us out of our zone. I think they might be listening to Twitch. They might have heard that
Maybe he's gonna start playing mad.
the Beastie Boys put us in the
Here
zone.
was like,
Here he goes. He's gonna start playing mad.
I mean, who was that? Cindy Lauper? What was that? All right,
think
Fuel
that-
with the shot.
that was Miley Cyrus.
All right, I better get back in the game here. But if any of the Stars parents want to buy me little bats. All right. Who's this place? It's Black Betty. Are they allowed to play that? I didn't know you could still play Black Betty. All right, Stars win the face-off. Interference! So Scheffler gets interfered for, but you know what, these refs, oh man! We just pushed one towards the net, Orlando pushed one towards the net.
Come on, Aiden.
Went right past the Fuel
stop
goalie,
that
but it
puck.
was wide of the net. Peter gets it, chips it back up. You know what, guys, we just gotta just keep getting the pucks to the net. Peter goes wide to Scheffler. Scheffler gets interfered with again, but that one, I wouldn't call that one, but that first one, I mean, you gotta call it. I mean, the puck was 20 feet from Scheffler. He was skating towards him, the guy knocked him down. All right, so Campanelli gets knocked down behind the net. But the Stars, it was after he chipped it over to Scheffler, who got it out of the zone. There's now a battle right in front of the Fuel bench, right at the blue line.
The ref stopped the puck, that one.
Oh, was it the ref?
Yeah.
All right, so we got so Fuel come away with it. Peter puts a body on his man. They both go down. But Finney's there to pick it up. Finney chips it right back up the boards. The Fuel have it behind the net. They center it. There's a loose puck in front of the net. Brash gets a stick on it. Nice job by Michael Brash. Sheedy's on. Get on him, Sheedy. All right, so Orlando's there. Get it out of the zone.
No!
All right, Brass with another save. Peter got the puck in the slot. He just chipped it out. Pugh put it right back to the net. Brass knocked it wide. There's a scrum behind the net. Sheedy now has it. He goes weak side. Sheedy gets tripped up, but I don't know about that. I don't know if I'd call that either.
Well, he still tripped him.
Yeah.
The other guy fell on his own, and then he tripped Aiden.
The other guy fell. All right. But anyhow, Stars on the breakout. Spinning more hands. We need a line change here. Orlando's got to get off the ice. I don't know why he's taking so long to get off the ice, but he must have a little fog stuck. All right, so now we got Reed out there, Radel. We made a full line change. We got Gordo and Weller. Jonah's on the ice. Still want to go back to that last goal. I mean, that was all. Jonah worked his ass off, got it to Radel in front.
Way to go, Gordo!
That was so beautiful. I want to talk about it again.
Right hard! Let's go, Gordo!
You know what? That was what we call an effort goal. Jonah worked and worked and worked and got it over to Radel, who just pounded it in.
Trent! Come on!
Oh, Reed has it! Let's do it!
Yeah!
Reno, the Fuel turned the puck over. Reno walked it in.
What a great fake.
He faked the pass.
Way to
over
go,
the
Reno!
And the goalie bit on it. He took it back far side and bam.
Let's go, Stars!
All right, Reno's got 2 goals. One more, he's got the head.
Go, Reno, keep it going. Keep up the hustle.
Let's go, Gordo!
All right. Did you see that? Well, that was a nice fake. He faked it right to Luke, and the goalie bit on him. I'll tell you, Reno's got good hands. That kid is. Oh, another breakaway. Reno's got another breakaway. Fires in low. Luke was there for the rebound. The puck skipped over his stick. Jonah's now on it. His first line is working. They are just working. Luke's putting a body on a guy. His dad's happy. I think Mike Radel might like a check better than a goal. As long as we're winning.
I played football, man. That's
All right, Jonah has it. Jonah fires it low at the net. Nice save by the Fuel goalie. Mendoza keeps it in. Yeah, but Mendoza's out there with Gordo. They're switching. Gordo's coming off. Let's go!
Let's go!
All right, so it looks like we made a full line change here. We got Alcama out there with Mendoza. Stretch pass to Two-Tie. The Fuel is still making the line change from the defensive man. Two-Tie rips her towards the net, but it goes over the net. Two-Tie on the forecheck. The Fuel player loses an edge. All right, the Fuel are now on the breakout, but Mendoza's there. Cool hand Luke Mendoza's there.
He is cool hand.
Oh, that kid is so good.
Just like his dad.
He's
really
so
is.
smooth.
I've never seen his dad play hockey, but Mendoza, he's good. All right, so is this Two-Tie kid. He's pretty good too. Two-Tie moves it over to Nasiakos. Nasiakos chips it up. Nasiakos has.
Way to go, James! Keep it going, James!
On the forecheck.
He's finding his physicality now.
You know what I think he got it from?
Yeah.
The 3v3.
Yeah, you're
All
right.
right,
He got pissed during that.
Yeah, you're right, dude.
So Alcama tried to stretch pass over to Nasiakos and ends up back in the start zone. The cool hand Luke Mendoza pushes it out. He skates it over. Oh man, he tried the old between the leg move. For those of you that are regular listeners, what do I think of the between the leg move? This entire year, it's only worked once.
What do you mean? It works all the time.
It only worked once. The problem is that one time. I almost wish it didn't work that one time.
It's kind of like saying the toe drag works every time.
Well, the toe drag is
Go, go, go!
All right, we got a race to the puck. Sheedy against the Fuel guy. Oh, shot on that. There's a foot race to the puck, and the Fuel are able to score.
He shouldn't have cut inside. He should. At least he had the chance to lift the stick.
Yeah, you know that's one.
Still winning.
You know the kid just beat Sheedy on the foot race and got his body. He couldn't do a stick lift, but
Still winning.
But in his defense, that kid was coming forward with a full head of speed, and Sheedy had to turn around and try to catch up. You know, it's all right. We got a player down on the near side boards. I can't see who it is. Coach Paul's coming out.
It's one of our wings, I think.
Does anybody know who's down?
Scheffler, Orlando.
No, Orlando's here.
No, I know.
Scheffler's
Scheffler,
here.
Orlando. Who would have been out with him?
Finnemore.
Okay.
I'm not sure who's down. I can't see, but
Based off who's on the bench, I think it could be Finney.
so it looks like Finnemore may be down, but we're not sure if it's Finney. But Coach Paul's out there talking to him. All right, Stars win the face-off. Moreno chips it out to two-tie. Two-tie rushes it towards the net. Campanelli, puck works its way back to the point. Campanelli was there. Oh, he couldn't keep it in. He tries to regroup with the Sheedy. They can't connect. The Fuel knock it into the zone. Puck's behind the net. Two ties there to help out. I mean, that two-tie, he really plays goal line to goal line. I just love how that kid plays. I mean, he plays all 200 feet. All right, Sheedy is now battling in the corner. The Fuel possessive. They move behind the net. Oh, nice job by Peter. The Fuel center it. Their guy got a stick on it. Peter took it right off the stick and knocked it into the corner. So we had a dangerous play there. The Fuel were able to center it, but fortunately the Stars were able to clear the puck. That was a heck of a shift by two-tie. Really playing goal line to goal line. All right, back to the Beastie Boys.
Go Stars!
Apparently these guys don't know that when we hear the Beastie Boys, we get fired up.
Yeah, because it's 900K bandwidth right now.
They don't know what that means, Ryan. They don't know what that means.
All right, so Jonah on the face-off.
Low bandwidth.
50-50 puck at the net.
They don't know what that means.
Puck moves its way to the corner. Jonah and Mendoza are battling. Puck moves behind the net. The Fuel are going back and forth behind the net. Mendoza's on it. Alcama's looking for somebody in front. Fuel turn it over, but it makes its way back to the defenseman. Mendoza pokes it out to Luke. Luke takes his guy wide. Luke to the right. Luke between the legs.
Oh, that was a great try. Great take,
You
Luke.
know what? Nice play by Radel. Regardless of what his dad
Great take, Luke. Do it again.
Luke was looking between the legs, and the goalie
For a second.
was able to squeeze the pad to save it. But nice job by Luke to get to that loose puck, take his guy wide, put his shoulder down, push him in the middle, and get the shot off. As far as I'm concerned, that was a great play by Radel. We're not going to score them all. All right, so Jonah. All right, Radel's on the forecheck. He was looking for a check, but the kid sensed it and got rid of it. Weller keeps it in, fires it towards the net, and the Fuel goalie's able to cover it up. It's going to be a face-off in the Fuel zone. We got 1:09 left. I would love to see the Stars get one here in this last minute.
Exactly. Just train one more before the
So go Stars!
So we got two-tie taking the face-off. Finney's still on the bench.
Go Stars!
So coach is giving Finnemore a shift off. Mendoza fires it towards the net, but it goes wide. Two ties on the forecheck, takes the guy down. I mean, I got to be honest, I wouldn't mess with that two-tie kid if I was in high school. Scheffler's on the forecheck.
Way to go, Chef.
Orlando wins it, moves it back to the point. Mendoza gets it, 46 seconds. Mendoza fires one. Oh, bouncing puck, hits somebody's stick. I love it. I see bouncing pucks going towards the opponent's net. Fury are able to break out. The Fuel are able to break out. They move. Oh, nice. So they fired one towards Brash. Brash pushes it wide. Stars try to chip. Scheffler tries to chip it out. The Fuel keep it in. Orlando's there. Now we got
20
two-tie.
seconds!
Two-tie on the far side boards battling. We got 16 seconds left in the period. All right, Scheffler loses the battle. The Fuel dump it in. There's 6 seconds left. Mendoza stretched past the two-tie, and that's the end of the period. All right, we got a 4-3 hockey game. Great game. All right, let's see what the third period brings us. This is a fun one.
Fucking good hockey.
All right, so we got to get one back. We had a tie hockey game here. Well, the good news is Finnemore's back on the ice. So Finney's back out there. So that's positive news for the Stars. All right, so there's a battle in the far side corner. Fuel have the puck. They fire it towards Bosch. great scoring chance. They backhanded it, the net was wide open, and then the puck went over the net. I almost feel like Coach Paul should take a timeout here.
Yes, I totally agree.
I mean, I just feel like we're out of sorts after that last goal. It's like we're standing around waiting. I didn't see the regroup. But Scheffler tries to get it out. Finney's there. Finney gets it out. Orlando's on the forecheck.
Wait.
You know what? Move it back to Mendoza.
There you go. Reset.
Cool hand, Luke Mendoza. Oh, tried to go far side. All right, Brash gets the save. So we got a whistle. We're going to regroup. We got Radel, Jonah, and Reed back out there. You know, that was a very, I got to be honest.
That was a weird goal.
That was a very weird goal.
It was.
I mean, the net got knocked off.
Bodies in front of the net.
Everybody kind of stopped. It was kind of like one of those NFL plays where there's like a fumble, and everybody thinks it's an incomplete pass, and then like some like dude like just picks it up and runs it into a touchdown, and everybody's like, what happened? But you know what? You play. You know, ever since I was a Mike, coaches always taught you. You keep playing until there's a whistle. There was no whistle. There was a loose puck bouncing around, even though the net was off its bearing. They knocked it in. It's a very weird play, but we got to regroup and get it back. Jonah wins the faceoff. Reed wins the faceoff. That was interesting. So Reed took the faceoff. Jonah was in the winger position. So the puck moves its way through the neutral zone, back to the Fuel. The Fuel working through the neutral zone. They fire it towards Brash. Brash pushes it wide. Puck bounces off the backboards, and Brash covers it up.
Come on, there's 3 refs. You got to be able to see that.
Matt Gordon's got a beer that's named after me. It's called the Foggy Geezer. So I feel most days kind of foggy and old. All right, Fuel win the face-off. They chip it towards the right, and it goes wide. Reed gets it, he chips it out. Jonah's on the chase. They're going to call the Stars for icing. It was almost the same sequence that happened earlier, where Jonah beat his guy to the puck and found Radel, but this time Reed knocked it just a little bit too hard and he got called for icing. All right, face off near side boards in the Star zone. Got the 2-tie line out there. Looks like we got Campanelli and Sheedy. We're going to get another goal, and 2 ties will be the one to score. All right, the Fuel chipping into the Star zone. Peter's on it. Peter gets tied up. Puck gets up behind the net. Sheedy's there to help out. Now 2-tie has it. He's got a lot of open ice in front of him. He skates it out. 2-tie fires it towards the net. Hits a Fuel player. 2-tie finds Nasiakos. Campanelli's wide open at the point. Got to find our point man there. Come on. Peter just kicks it in. Gets knocked out by the Fuel. Nasiakos chips it back, but the Fuel's there. Back into the neutral zone.
The ref was there.
2-tie has it. He moves it to Pereno. Stars go for the line change. And that play there, they're not covering our points at all. We got our defensemen. Let's find them. Let them walk it in, get a shot on that, and go find the rebound. We got Finnemore out there with Orlando and Scheffler. Finnemore's on the forecheck. Scheffler looks to knock it down. Can moves his way back to Mendoza. Mendoza to Orlando. Orlando gets tied up. This number 5 makes Orlando. He comes up to Orlando's net. He's a foot shorter than Bantam. Scheffler takes a shot in the back. So far, been a pretty clean hockey game.
Oh, go! Come on!
Finnemore gets.
Jesus!
Finnemore gets hog-tied there.
Yeah!
Orlando with a shot on net. Woo! You know what, guys? Get pucks to the net. Get pucks to the net. Get pucks to the net. Orlando, he literally had the puck 10 feet from the blue line, far side boards, just fired a rainbow at the net and went right over the goalie's shoulder. Just get these damn pucks to the net. But Finnemore clearly got horse collared there.
The guy was like a horse collar and grabbed his neck.
Him around the net, pulled him back, no call. But you know what? So really, this has been a pretty clean hockey game. The refs missed that one, and there are 3 of them. But I can't stress enough, 2 of them are equivalent to 1 because they can't move very fast. All right, Stars, I have the puck. Fuel have the puck in the Star zone. They're working it behind the net. Stars are trying to take it away. We got Jonah. Jonah's on it. Jonah moves over to Reed. Reno tried to fire it out. Got intercepted. The Fuel got a great shot on that. Brush is there. Open rebound. Stars clearing. And Reno skates it out. Reno moves it behind the net. Reno's battling behind the net.
Way to work, Luke! Keep working!
The Fuel chip it out.
Let it go!
No, it's not going to make it.
Peter gets it. Peter chases the puck down. Oh, Peter goes cross ice, tries to find Jonah. Oh my God! Peter tried to go cross ice. Intercepted by the goal. They knock it in. That's what Brash would like to head back.
High game though.
I talked to Peter about these cross-ice passes. I mean, they're just too dangerous. They're just too damn dangerous unless the guy's wide open.
You know what? He almost needed to come off the boards and hit him, because he can't jump that pass, so it'd be off the boards.
I don't mind going cross-ice if you're going to knock it out of the zone. So we got somebody passed gas here. I don't know who it is.
Wasn't me.
But literally somebody farted in this booth. Mike Reynolds he's claiming it. I mean, I don't know what you had for lunch, man. Alright.
That's terrible. I'm sorry. That's terrible.
Sorry I missed that last sequence, but I hold my breath there. Alright, so face off in the Star zone. I know. I have a feeling 2 ties to win this game for us. We're gonna win it. We're gonna win it 6-5. And 2 ties to win this.
Keep working, Stars.
Go Stars. We're winning all game. Keep it up.
Note to self: don't stand next to Mike Radel next time.
Oh, the best is the sound of his voice when he goes, "I'm sorry."
Good thing there's a lag.
All right, face off at center ice.
2 ties.
2 ties battling. Fuel come away with the puck. 50-50 puck. Fuel get it. Mendoza, cool in. Luke Mendoza's on it. Masiakos chips it out of the zone. 2 ties on the rush. He's going to steal this puck. They fire it out of the zone. Mendoza looks to regroup, thinks otherwise. Just dumps it in.
That was good.
Right on the Fuel goalie who pushes it wide. Fuel have it behind the net. They start the breakout. Alkmaar fires a slap shot towards the net, goes wide. Finnemore's, is that Finnemore?
Oh, yeah.
Finnemore's there. Perino's able to get a shot on that. Masiakos is back checking. Masiakos is there. So is Perino. Nice back check by the Stars. Perino and Masiakos.
Right there.
They move the puck out to Finnemore, who dumps it into the Fuel zone. They're waving off the icing. Alright, Fuel around the rush. Sheedy's there. Campanelli's picking up his guy in front. Sheedy wins the battle, moves him over to Scheffler. Scheffler looking to break it out. Can't connect with Finnemore. Puck moves into the neutral zone. Finney's on the pressure.
Get it, Vinny.
Finney pressures his man. They turn it over. Scheffler's there though. Stars get called at the offside. The puck actually entered the zone. Scheffler puts it in. Finney was still in the zone.
That's those jingling parts.
It's called a yingling fart. like I'm having Labatt's. All right, Peter, Stars win the face-off. Peter dumps it in on net. The Fuel goalie chips it wide. Fuel break it out of the zone. It's a 2-on. It's a rush. He puts the body on it. Fuel moving towards the net. Oh man, they had a great scoring chance there, but their boy chipped it wide. Peter's battling behind the net. Finnemore comes out with it. Looks for Scheffler, but Puckett's out of the zone, but to the Fuel who turn it over. Scheffler dumps it in. Orlando's on the forecheck in the Fuel zone.
Dig! Dig!
Oh man, the puck ringed around. Sheedy couldn't keep it in. Sheedy looks for Campanelli. They can't connect. Campanelli chips it up the boards but doesn't exit the zone. Alright, so Sheedy then Sheedy moves the puck up to Scheffler. Scheffler skates it out of his zone, dumps it in. The Fuel put a body on Scheffler, but he's able to get it deep, and the Stars are able to make a line change. Nice play by Scheffler there. Just get it deep and go for the line. Nice turnover by Radel. Radel creates a turnover.
Keep looking.
All right, the Fuel dump it in. They're going to call for ice. Nice.
All right, Luke. Good work.
Nice.
Way to work, Luke.
Keep working, Luke. Use the force.
You know, if Luke would have scored that breakaway, though, we'd be winning.
Go, now.
A little vanilla ice.
Use the force.
So who's the most vanilla looking ice guy on our team? Two-tie?
Two-tie.
All right, the Stars.
Nice, Gordo.
There's a battle on the near side boards. Radel's there. Fuel come away with it. Oh, I would have liked to see Reed put a body on his guy.
Good job, Beckett.
Luke puts a body on his man, though. Jonah has it. He's got Reed in front. He finds Reed.
Yeah!
Oh, no ball.
Oh, man. Jonah got the puck. He found Reed in front. Reed pounded it in. The goalie got a stick on it. It looked like it was floating right on the goal line. And they called it no goal. I'm guessing there's a little home ice advantage here. A little bit. Just saying. 4:58 left.
You're going to stuff it in now.
4:58. We leave the first line out there. We're putting the pressure on him. Radel has it. Moves. Oh,
Yeah!
All right, Luke. Jonah won the face-off. Luke got it. Shot it in. You know what I say?
Yeah, baby.
Cheaters proof. Cheaters proof.
Sit on the puck. Yeah, baby.
All right, we're up 6-5. It's very uncommon for the Stars to give up 5 goals in a game. So let's lock it down. Let's bring this one home. I tell you what, I don't know if I agree with this, but
I like it.
Coach is
Go get one more for good measure.
Coach is leaving the first line out there. I mean, come on, these kids got to be tired. I don't know if I like this call. Sorry, Coach Paul, but I don't have to agree with you. All right, so Fuel get it. They move it on the board. Reed knocks it out.
Go get it, Luke.
Luke is on the rush. But we do got to get some fresh legs out here. These kids have been out here for, this is their 3rd shift. All right, let's go. All right, we get a whistle. Now we're going to switch it on. I'm noticing Yingling is the drink of choice here in Indiana.
They haven't fixed the scoreboard yet, by the way.
It's all right, we're up 6-5. I don't care what the scoreboard says.
Come on, two-tie.
All right, Stars win Fuel win the face-off. It squirts between their goalies. Moreno pressures the goalie, but he covers it up. How come I have a feeling this clock keeper is going to be a little slow on the clock? Let's keep an eye on the clock keeper. So we got Campanelli and Sheedy out there with Tutai, Moreno, and Nasiakos. 4:20 left. All right, he started the clock on time.
It's going to be 7-5 soon.
But I'm watching the clock. I'll keep my eye on the clock. Two-tie was on the forecheck. Fuel come away with it. They make a rush. They dump it in. Campanelli's on it. They're calling icing. All right, Peter, let's see if this guy can bend over and pick it up. Let's see how he does it. All right, he did it. He did it.
Get in my belly.
I mean, it's a little awkward. He's kind of got to straighten his legs out and almost get like in a three-point stance. He can't
That was a sumo squat.
There's a cookie on the ice.
All right, puck moves its way back to Sheedy. Sheedy moves it over to Nasiakos. This is Nasiakos to two-tie back to Sheedy. Sheedy, fire! All right, Sheedy looks for Nasiakos behind the net. Nasiakos rings it around the net. Battling in the corner. Two-tie's there to help. Puck squirts up the boards. Campanelli steps up. They're able to chip it past them, but two-tie's right back there to help out.
Get it, Perino!
Moreno's on the press. Moreno's pressuring. Nasiakos is now there. Sheedy's able to control it. They knock it back in the fuel zone. Moreno, they're going cross-ice. Peter puts a body on this guy. But the puck is chipped into the star zone. Fuel have it. They fire it. It goes wide in the net. Campanelli's there. All right, Peter has it. He moves it over to Perino. Not much of a pass. It really hit him in the pants. But he was just trying to get rid of it. Perino, puck is pushed out of the zone.
Offside!
You don't have it. No offsides called. Oh, I'd like to see Brash cover that one up. Brash made the save, but he gave up the rebound right in front of his own net. They're not calling the offsides there. Looked like Sheedy got hit from behind, but again, no call. Got a little home ice advantage here.
We're going to pull the goal in, for sure.
I think the refs have a roast beef sandwich bet on the line here.
That's a two-steak dinner right there, man.
We got a two-steak dinner bet here.
Where's the bag of popcorn?
All right, Chef, the popcorn here, it was fantastic. All right, Fuel, chip it in. Pass Gordon. Gordon has it.
Good job, Gordo.
We got Gordo out there with Mendoza.
There it is!
Try to chip it out.
Get one more!
All right, Orlando's able to get control of it, moves it over to Finnemore. Finnemore chips it in. Finney has it behind the Fuel net. 1:51 on the clock. Finney has it, he centers it. Orlando's helping out. Orlando moves it back to Gordo. Gordo over to Mendoza. Get across the center line. Dump it in. Gotta get it deep, Braden. So Braden dumps it in, but it doesn't get it all the way down. They're gonna call us for the offsides? Come on.
Bullshit!
Wait, home ice advantage. They're calling Scheffler with the offsides. Mendoza got it. He tried to dump it back in. That was
that was a good play.
I don't know about it. So anyhow, the Fuel are calling for timeout. 1:33 left. Stars are up 6-5.
So crazy. It goes from like 2 meg down to 0, and then back to 2 meg.
Like, is it just like an open public Wi-Fi?
No, I never do Wi-Fi. Because public.
You're doing 5G.
I'm just doing the best. I got 2 bars
Why don't you do the Wi-Fi?
because they always suck.
It's always terrible, dude.
When it's open like that, they just keep, like they'll join the private one, which has all the bandwidth. When the public one, which are like messaging and shit like that, as soon as I start taking up all the bandwidth and everybody's on it, they just throttle me to make like everybody get equal.
Pull my finger, Rodney.
All right, we got a 1:33 left here. We all have the explanation on the bandwidth and Wi-Fi. All right, we got Mendoza, Two-Tie, Reed, and Perino. We got Sheedy out there with Mendoza. I'm sorry, Sheedy.
What? What was that?
Jackrabbit slams, Pulp Fiction here.
Watch out. Watch, they won't start the clock right away.
Minute 24, there's only 6 seconds taken off the clock there.
Oh, they
started at 123. Fuel win the face-off, they dump it in. Sheedy's on the pressure. Mendoza's he's picking up the front of the net. Oh man, two-time, nice job. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't mess with two-time. Moreno tries to dump it out, can't get it out. Reed has it, he looks for the empty net.
Yeah!
Game, set, match!
Well, you know what? I'm calling Rito Iceman. The Iceman.
Yeah!
The Iceman found the empty net. The Fuel pulled the goal. He Reed got the puck from his own blue line. He found the center of the net. All right, I'll tell you what. This is a good hockey game here.
It's a great hockey game.
All right, now we got Jonah, Orlando, and Radel out there with Mendoza.
Market 7!
Nice check by Jonah. Puck moves its way into the Fuel zone. All right, so there's some bodies flying here at the end of the game. Fuel get it. 34 seconds left in the clock. Fuel dumping in. Brash is there. Oh my God, Brash lost control of it. He's able to cover it up. But yeah, there was kind of a slow bouncing puck.
The knuckle ball.
The knuckle puck. Hit Brash's stick, bounce stop. He got his paw on it, saved it. But all right, so now we got two-tie out there with Moreno and Jonah. Jonah's going to take the face-off. The Fuel put the goalie back in net. Puck gets out of the zone. Moreno gets it out. They're going to call for the offsides. 20 seconds left on the clock. Let's see if this guy can pick the puck up. No, they're staring it up. The one guy looked at the other guy and said, I'm not picking it up, you pick it up. All right. Face off at center ice. We got Jonah, two-tie at Moreno out there with Sheedy and Mendoza. Jonah, nice job by Jonah. 11 seconds. Moreno's got the puck behind the net. Moreno tries to wrap around. Two ties there in front. 4.7 seconds left.
Negative 8-5.
Stars are up 7-5. We're going to take a face-off, and then that'll probably be the end of the game. Fun hockey game, though, to watch. I'm sure it's a fun hockey game for the kids to play. Would love to not give up 5 goals next game, but you know, we're going to come away with the win here, which is super exciting. So that's it, 7-5. Nice job by the Stars.
Thank you.
Great hockey. That was a good game. Bless my farts. Tomorrow's going to be a battle too.
At least you admitted it.
Yes.